tiensem na krachi e kan yie pa ye bisa ne say NDC for saying na ono ohu NDC for na ensem akwa ne kan no minim ebi age say NDC for ebisa na question
Ghana for many or money NDC home. People are there. One, they are illiterate. Two, or more life for no, they don't have anything doing with their life. You just follow the trend. NDC for lifestyle.
NDC for lifestyle.
I'm telling you.
Are you talking about their supporters or
both their supporters and their leadership?
That what here. Besides, all refers how Kwasia phone to members and was it both their members and their leadership from the president ABC from Ubiya Kwasia. Sometimes a mabuna bagana. I don't know how we seem to understand situations. What Ghana when him said the sitting president NDC ni chief of staff NDC ni all the ministers who are more in there no when they let's leave the members also members require na enkwata for and now can say emu bi kura I don't have an issue but I can say the total membership of NDC enkwasa for to be honest wow hear me saying na wadwen eyo yeah sometimes I see a kind of quarry e de kire ho wow hear me say see na obehwe me kire no say obi timi gina say the president of our land kwasia e pa cha ushia sa nipa na die potin na de be no we the same tie nsem ni biem
Ghana for many or money NDC home. People are there. One, they are illiterate. Two, or more life for no, they don't have anything doing with their life. You just follow the trend. NDC for lifestyle.
NDC for lifestyle.
I'm telling you.
Are you talking about their supporters or
both their supporters and their leadership?
So what? It is any people we say ya check camera and microphone seen him. Na nipa na no interview no instead of putting this guy on the right track no kept asking him and pushing him to say more because he say in Ghana ya kwete say maya hesen kedi nyansa na chechire no sebe eyewa wudi atem no wona man no ase ye bo abaso. That is something I've seen. Now after he spoke na message we started go viral no Ghana ni abrante baako ase atonebo e kire ni nyansa ase menua esenka osue nyansa tiensem on so kan kire no
we memfa blame ne ma odwan o space to kan kwase asem no me di blame ma kwase ampeni na woto na o interview no kwase ampeni nipa hia platform kura gina za kasa kura na mo wa mo mani pa platform kwase afo no ma mo bi se ntwa mo bi se na mo sa mo platform na woto kan kwase asem na say na no otumfo so support NDC e wachimi e kan say jama nchi we sa hwan o munyina ye na mpanifo mo o ma munyina support NDC o munyina nkwasafo ye moa we sukuni we school wan ko school du wusu ye ne atifie na yesu wo fie nyansa na san kwasa sa mo wasem se ye nni aboa we si ye wo no se ke pon we ni kwase ye wo no e mo bi se nyina wo man mu kwasia wakwhye 15 cedi space we reach match watch out to him to say udwan we si mekom udwan
wow but I have you somebody referring to the entire NDC membership say kwasa fo nko sometimes my na mesramo uhia unu bi na sesa adwumodi na wodia tunifo ema unu na nkokeka nsem a ebekwa akọfa problem e de abre no hwe baba amando ene kwamba faboronye ensem pa a mo ka wo Ghana ho hwe di bebere ni ma de kura baba amando ye ya ye che no baba amando timetena ase ade a wo de ye president ene na sefo the president of your country hwade a Obama ndo dia no because o dia laji Dr. Mahmoud Bomi achinti no es good president animu ase na fe die se abansa so nimu a the same person no abansa so nimu no wo de tie nsem a baba mando esen abeka baba mando na o yes ademo no
I said I am not better than JB Dankwa. Travesty of justice has happened. Remember Ghana, you read about JB Dankwa. JB Dankwa gave his life for this country. I am not better than him. President Mahama will pay someday. God is greater than him. Travesty of justice has happened. I will be back. God willing, inshallah, we will not die, but we will live to testify. We will live indeed in the glory of the Lord. Because we are all.
You know, Sansen Winina, Utimi preaches, I can't Sansen Winina, no way president say. Why Sam George say? Saying any better than it we are say. Mama Yankano Quare. Saying as or we are say, eh. Say a Mabune about Munya opportunity. Instead of doing something meaningful, no, they believe say politics and a bemo my meaning politics. Abajajumo. Yamfa politics manipa mobra. Eti baburu bi a wote man me why wadwen say na obey president. That means say what should I say we a man before. Untimi nkotena Russia enko Vladimir Putin say. Sometimes no e maburu no we have a problem. Enti every blessed day ye man nipa na edi o machi no adwuma ye. Hwe baba man do nsem enti honorable Alexander Afena Markins. Sunlight, akotena police station, akotena court, ya mamba baba mando. Ya man bill, afeni no na bo so gina chiri no su. Afenya makin gina court na chi o, e no otia. Na say, "Hey, honorable kwamena." Enti nkwasa fo we di se nkwasa djuma we nyane, wanti mentu omofo. Ti honorable.
Police, as professionals as they were in court today, said they were not opposed to bail. The judge now pushed the prosecutor whether you will need the accused. The prosecutor indicated that as and when they would need the accused, they would invite him. The judge then later asked the prosecutor, the investigation you want to do, the forensic investigation, how long would it take you? The prosecutor indicated maybe 2 weeks. Then a presiding judge, who is supposed to be a judge in a court of justice, now says that if bail is granted, the accused person would interfere in investigation. This is a country we find ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am again appealing to my Lord Bafo Boni, our respected head of the judiciary, to watch some of these practices. It is sad, oh, a year ago, the Ecos were Ghana, a year ago. A year ago, said judge who comes into a court with his mind already prejudiced, he's made up his mind, and even when there is no application for detention, he says that for him, the accused would interfere. The man has been reporting to the police. When the police needed him, he was there. And the police themselves attested to that. The police did not ask him to detain him, to remand him. They didn't say they need him. We all know that whenever the prosecution feels that there will be interference or there will be the need for the accused to be remanded, the prosecution will say so. The records are there. We would apply for it, and the people of Ghana will know.
All right, honorable. One thing I will plead with you is say, "Okwa tu omofo." Sometimes, say unim nyansa kwara na say wo panyia. You ought to know something. Honorable, Mr. Ushia omo tu nkwala na fo. Because the way I want for politics, we don't do politics like that. We do not have to do politics like this. Because can say Baba Mando, Sir Max say Baba Mando, a third class student at the University of Education, Winnie Bamampong. I mean, can message in a 2017 year batch, speaking as if he knows book, but nothing. He read BSc Agriculture Science Education. And so the way a deep president muya atemno, utie baba mando and sempa baba mando ka is going to shock you. Sometimes I make you moment say unkwala we o mako die drobi o man man ase den. Utie baba mando, utie political mavis money na sefo a ase mine I don't know how to even describe them. Agurobia bankwala na ni so a the way they understand agudie no ha adwen amambo bia na wetimi esa na we ho. You need to respect authority. You need to respect a president because obi trimi gina ho enim say NDC aban and the power. Eko describing the entire NDC for you president in account say omoye nkwasiafo a in fact
Ghana for many G NDC ho. People are there one they are illiterate. Two, omo life no they don't have anything doing with their life. You just follow the trend. NDC for lifestyle. Sebi nkwasiafo nko.
NDC for lifestyle.
I'm telling you.
Are you talking about their supporters or
both their supporters and their leadership?
So what? How will somebody in his right senses, a young man, describe the entire NDC say a young kwasiafo nko? Almost say nsɛm bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo ka asa agoro ebi na ɔmo didi. Ba obi ho an na sa nipa na waka san nsɛm na wie kɔ. And then sa ban so ni mu a, then you get people to follow and then make unnecessary noise for them. Wow. Mama kan 1 or 2 messages bi a aba na yenko yenim. Ha bi o mi nuanom. Ha bi pa. Very 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 sad. Daniel Edmond Nyameche say has Afenyomakin forgotten his alliance with the former Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono and how she manipulated justice in the favor of just a few years ago? On Abonkayo. Afenyomakin is all of a sudden on Kai. Nirefi. Alexander Kwame Afenyomakin will triple get the whole Speaker of Parliament, Court Supreme Court, within 2 days. The panel Supreme Court, Emma judgment in his favor and also on Kai. Rikus say, bro. That was why Dr. K. Buzia introduced the civic education in Ghana and his successive governments and leadership threw it into the ocean. True, because we need to educate people. If President John Dramani Mahama wants to reset the country, in fact, he needs to start to reset the mindset of the people. And that I still believe in it and I still stand by it. Because the people being mind omunim at the cropotin kurana you can't be a president. What it even stands for omunim now no I kofa Elizabeth to Tikuma say oh dear Shanti regional minister he has forgotten say the entire nation we have only 16 regions and of course 16 regional ministers, and for the entire Shanti region to appoint Dr. Honorable Frank Amakohen as the regional minister now he carries some weight. I said, what Jimmy Kurana is, who's any pan on main. So I was down for now, you're elevating to that position, Ghana. As who's a main beam. But look at how the guy was introducing the minister who didn't attempt to say, Ubineba. Then all of a sudden, you know, no about me pacho. Sana Ghana, yeah, you. They say Ghana and the Yakoban say, I could be a kick camera and if we see him, a do whatever, we are no pacho. That means I go on answer. But we don't build any modern societies like that. Baba Mando wako school kakara, abronya wako school kakara. So you ought to know how to talk. You ought to know how to communicate. If you belong to the opposition, you want niema obeti mi ayama party naba power. But sebe yemfa temdi diene entroni mchanto so enti many pedesani biya enti wa sebe nfa ma power. The biya meka. NP before amunam wura musa munye koko politics and na ye ka say mamoni ye koyenim da moso mo ko back always into believing say e koko politics e be mo wa power that be koko politics in ma power they say o because you need to understand the system na we say amamu na ye bu no say woni adwen ya obehu say amamu na da adwen na ebu a you don't need to go there. To opposition, that you really want your power, your party to come to power. Sebe, what they agree be then, now can say about convincing Yansani. Be ya kwete say NPP for na de o say, agree no, o ma ye film kwala ni team. Instead of giving them the sound mind to reason, no, and Kwanana go school, but yet they believe say media time kesia. That is how my party bet me recognize me. The party ni ba power ya mbibia. We don't do politics like that anymore. You see, politics in sebe yedi nyanse juma ene. When inti ya untimi ntena politics im. Brunyi biye ne wasebe odi temdidie ene we ne political power because the power ne mawa. That is how you need to exhibit to the citizenry. Say ampa juma ne de share on sana obetimi aye. Into your position and NP before the simple advice I'm the mama say, more my NDC way, and then you people need to look at the loopholes in the system. Now for the month I hate you. Now loophole people who are made bar, sabe, and you're strong. And you're strong enough. Hey, my men found one member of parliament to be a chi abronyano. TNC Moka, Papa no me a match in the away.
It is so bizarre seeing that the government has decided to weaponize these arrests in the, trying to cow people into submission so that we'll not talk about the matters on the front burner. That's what they are trying to do, and it's unfortunate. We think that the government should be focused on delivering the jobs. 78% of their own people say that they are hard-pressed for jobs. We have over 80% of Ghanaians saying that the LGBTQ issue remains an issue for them, right? We have insecurity on the ascendancy. Today, we have seen the unfortunate incident of a football bar being attacked by armed robbers, and that one of the players losing his life. It's so unfortunate. We think that government should concentrate its energies in making the people's life better. Can you imagine government sending security forces to Munufie just to arrest somebody who has said something which is uncomfortable with? I mean, couldn't the government have concentrated its energies on making sure our security get better? So, what should be a priority is not a priority for this government. I'm not surprised because obviously it cannot make the right priority choices. And that's why we find ourselves here. They should give the people jobs. They should fix the LGBTQ issues and then, be off their back. And this is unfortunate. It shouldn't be happening at this point. Imagine that if they had been arrested, if the NDC had been arrested for things like a Japadie. Can you imagine Sam George being arrested for the things that he said about the former Supreme Court, for the former Chief Justice? Can you imagine? What wasn't said? President Akufo-Addo was caricatured by their own cartoonist. And all those people were not arrested. Today, you see what is happening. Everything that the NDC said, they are doing worse of that. And that is very unfortunate.
What is Papa? We're a member of parliament. Papa when and I know organizing Suluku, Kumasano. At the end of the day, no, I don't mean. Some guys are anyway. Sa papa when see organize programmer and be paja asante man puntuo a paja asante culture a creative nyuma e wo Kumase a ade o de kwaye no papa we ya na Ghana mesere mo cha wo hwe papa yiye pa ma me sanyi video no bim hwe papa nanim na hwene mu nwi kura wontimi nyi MP no wo de hwe ade.
It is so bizarre seeing that the government has decided to weaponize these arrests in the, trying to cow people.
Wow, nipa na hwene mu nwi kura wontimi nyi. Oye lawyer ni, a member of parliament. Ghana Mr. Politics ni aye no. Physical appearance eka ho bi. Ena adwen no edani paniti so no eka ho bi. Say the papa we kogina any international community anim say we a member of parliament e wo Ghana any adwen edani timi ni soloku ana wo koye so ene no de paja Ghana mpuntu create jobs. Seremo Ghana na yedi Ghana idi agoro too much. Rikus anamebwa because a member of parliament was like double as a lawyer noko. Na won timi nyine hwene mu nwi entimi hwe ne ho yi a Desmond say dipa na wo de dey ne man obetimi aye. NPP tena komia so 8 good years. John Dramani Mahama's administration aba abaimo 1 year 4 months. Papa we say amanfo esusu omo pa adwumaye. O say accident armed robbers akwa attack bus ashuti nipa enti eye president ene amamu bone he akwa we agoro na niso ana a whole member of parliament e kasa sa no wa ban free so 8 good years so free so 2 years kwa man no e na nsema waka no honorable Harry na Idris say nipa over 70,000 na say here adwuma for so ban team for 7,000 pe wa ban na for nipa teacher for say wa ban na NPP ni timi fa create adwuma o Ghana menye so say ka Ghana ni babu ni betima ko sunlight say ko pa adwuma ye. Sometimes all these kind of politicians and we need to ask them basic questions. Say who 8 good years now NPP ni dey no timi ye create adwuma o kuma say na ade akoye so what do we Paul Akwa Ray said Adade Richard Kutani Chale when you na mo hwe mo Facebook bi aboko de MP na ozo no so say increase adwuma no o se o kogina kumase akoye program e be create adwuma o kumase ade o de koye suruku no koye e ho na Eliza to kobu atopa no akwa we ne yes adwuma no this a whole member of parliament unima de country to abade ma wo na ye to aba ma o say be cancer pana unkwala no mudi atemne se utu omofo no you are trying to think say eno no enya mamu lawyer ni na okasa sa no na me kai say me say lawyer from Davis e kan chere lawyer Gbanti pegu say lawyer ni okasa say carpenter akwa we dey kasa te say obi a otwa abe lawyer ni a wunim say the law is the law kwabana ni di nkwasi asem e wo manum e bu president animtia e say wo chere tiantan na tunu fo say masa ade na wo ye etia mera no what we can say aban no enya o life mo na aban no fight corruption aban no fight employment aban police armed robbers attack am for and the NPP we armed robbers do the attack am for Ghana what me ye na mo 1 year pe na mo de bibia be so president nye and the NPP we nipa do the show ko bi sa Batman Samini a program man na do dan Akufo-Addo na do back to the stage Batman training sa so chair na do dey na dey no ya mo Batman. And now we member of parliament. But sometimes the more kasa mo hwe manim. Mesra mo Ghana ye to aba na ye hwe nipa kan ye obetime ye adwuma no. Because MP adwuma no enye nkwala agoro. Physical presence, nipa no the physical appearance also matches adwuma no de no. Because Ghana you know 276 members of parliament. The entire nation here bro 40 million no. And say who yi bita on represent we bisa on say so nipa we me yi ni na dwimu na hofamam na taade shem na physical appearance say na ono ankasa tia ti say nipa ono ankasa ntimi hwe ne ho yie no wo de wo mam wo hye de sa ontimi hwe ne yie. That is why NPP party no mo move here from 137 abedu 86 no because members na mo yi no mo qualify o ntia say o nyame di matem me mfa me ho maka no kwa kire o ye member who shall member of parliament aka james okwa ongu yi ne hwe ne mumi because wanyi nyame kwa na esen ka meka ko ba bi onye du ni de ese ohun se ohun mafu a ese okokoyi nti se momoto wo se mo de NDC fo nyina yen kwasiafo a yate ba mamu no so de power perfect power so de enya de amoba sisi mo be che papa mo be che papa because mamu na momote wa mo kan no enye se ni ebuman ye de nyansa e ne ebuman. That is what I know. Ti se wo mwa wo ho a enko ho Oma yenko enim na nsem no doso ne abuja channel ye fend the debate with the Munufie ntino montomobo oko Facebook your live YouTube your live at the same time nyina e movie boom nti ba bia obetimi ahwe mafi bia and I think say I'll be very happy with that.
Blogos ye ka say obi refugee oye nipa be refugee asa say refugee match
Hey. How about that?
What we say you na ba pa ni de bono what is it hey I want for a wiki do was it refugee just say refugee match